It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello.
The Toronto skyline gleaming in the dark night sky. On the road, looking for a win against an Eastern Conference rival, the Miami Heat are ready to get this thing started. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. You look at the Raptors, and an excellent win-loss record, just 2.
And when I look at Toronto, they've had a dream season, and I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
It really is amazing how far they've come in the course of one season, from afterthought to title contenders.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Johnson is out there with Dang, and it's Stoudemire in at center. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. 11 feet away. Johnson kicks to DeRozan. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Last game for the Raptors, they picked up the W against Atlanta.
You just have to admire the versatility they were able to display offensively.
Scoring came from every direction, all over the place. I mean, if one approach didn't work for them, they found another one that did.
Oh, man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Now, here's Lowry. He had 19 points in the win against Atlanta.
And also, give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
Now, here's Dragic, the fast break opportunity. Johnson with the block. It's DeRozan with the drive. Johnson dishes to Scola. Back to Johnson. He feeds it to Scola. Just 5 to shoot. Fades. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And it was a very public falling out between Goran Dragic and the Suns front office. That was a real tense few weeks there before ultimately he was traded.
And, of course, Dragic was traded to Miami last season, said he felt betrayed by the Suns front office, which spurred him wanting out of Phoenix and to South Florida.
Yeah, you know what? We'll never know the whole truth about that situation, but Dragic said they told him one thing with personnel and did something else.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
He dishes it to Dang. No good. Excellent D there for Scola. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Lowry passes to Valanciunas. Fader on the way, and the rejection by Stoudemire. And so the ball out of bounds. Scola touched it last. While we're in this quick break, and out of the small forward position and the hottest shooters among them over the last month. Number 1, Joe Johnson.
And when you've got a player like him who can shoot that efficiently on the perimeter, it gives you a remarkably dependable option every time down the floor.
Boy, does it ever. I mean, he's a marksman from anywhere on the court. And it doesn't hurt that he works nonstop to get himself open either. I mean, he's constant motion out there.
Corey Joseph's checked in for the Raptors. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
That's an 8-second violation.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Shoots the 3. Raptors get it back. Scola kicks to DeRozan. It's stolen by Stoudemire. And it's Wade slamming it down.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. The thing about DeMar DeRozan, he came into the league fairly unpolished, struggled to handle the ball, created then his own shot, and but sometimes he would create for others too.
Yeah.
But he's settled down. You can see the growth.
Yeah, and that's the one thing. You could see the physical talent was there in terms of him playing the two. The question was, could he make the commitment mentally to become a great player? Well, from what he's done the last few years, I would have to say he's definitely been able to do that.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Here's Richardson. Nice D from Valanciunas.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
The pass to Joseph. On the wing, Johnson fires for three. Johnson missing again. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And DeRozan, here we go.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. DeRozan against Dragic. Right side, DeRozan. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Dishes it to Joseph. Launches it. First shot, first pass. He's out of the blocks fast. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Some changes for Toronto. Biombo is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Patterson comes in for Luis Scola. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for Johnson. And Miami also making a switch. Green's checked in.